So, welcome to another concept corner where I discuss an idea that's been going on in my head for quite some time, and I talk about it with you people because maybe it'll help me with my fan fiction. So, this is a fanfic idea I've had for a long time. Uh, yes, I am a brony, and I do actually do kind of like the Equestria Girls spin-off series a little bit. Um, Mostly the second one. Third one's okay. Never saw the fourth movie. I better be getting a lot of views for this. But anyway, so as you can tell probably by the picture, I've wanted to do for quite some time an Equestria Girls Star Wars crossover idea. This has been something that's been going on in my head for a long, long, long time. Because there's a trope of Equestria Girls fan fiction where basically the idea would be that Twilight goes through the mirror and she ends up in a franchise, or I guess a universe that's based off a franchise. Simple, easy to do. And mine is Star Wars. Um, Strangely, this picture that you're seeing in front of you has nothing to do with the actual story. Um, okay, but so here's the idea. The idea is basically you take the concept of the Equestria Girls movie, or the basic premise. First one being Sunset Steals the Crown. Second one, Rainbow versus Dazzling. Third one, Science Twilight. Um, any work, and my idea is to add mostly Star Wars elements and change the basic plot structure of the story, but not the premise. Um, so for the first one, I have the first one pretty bogged down right now, so I'm gonna talk about that one the most. I'll do other videos for the other two if I ever get around to it. Maybe you'll see. Um, so the idea, well, for the first one, it would be that in this version, Sunset Shimmer is not like this average, typical, stereotypical mean girl character that's bland and boring. She is a Darksider Inquisitor. I'm gonna go with I don't know if I want to go like she's an Inquisitor. She's got force powers. She's not a Sith, but she knows the dark side. She knows the basic lightsaber combat form skills. She's an Imperial Enforcer, basically. Um, and she joined the Empire after leaving Equestria and going to the Star Wars universe. Hoping gain power, influence, that sort of thing. And she's done good for herself, but the Imperial higher ups, there's a lot of them, and they don't see her as one of them. And what's worse is that by the time of this story, she's been assigned to the Death Star, who in this story, obviously, is under the supervision of both Tarkin and director Krennic. Yes, Krennic will be a part of the story. And Galen. No, this is not a Rogue One Equestria Girls crossover idea. They just happen to be in the story. So the idea is, since it's kind of getting tired of being pushed around by the Imperials, she thinks she should be, the big shot, the head honcho. And yes, there is a reason why I put it with Krennic. I wanted his ego and her ego kind of to clash. Um, well, you find out Krennic is way more of a douche than Sunset ever would be. Um, and the idea is Sunset gets the crown. She goes to Equestria, steals the crown, but she loses it. Krennic finds the crown, and he thinks that using the element of harmony, the little star on the crown, that he'll be able to use it to power up Death Star, because right now he's having trouble. Timeline wise, this would be probably like middle of Dark Times. Let's see, this is definitely after the prologue of Rogue One where Krennic captures Galen, so definitely somewhere in that area. I don't have a vague timeline. It's very vague, people. I don't really go into timelines, that sort of thing. It's very vague where we are. All we know is the Death Star is built under construction, and they haven't figured out the laser yet, or how to power the thing. Um, and then the basic premise would be, Twilight goes to the Star Wars universe. She got to round up the other main six, who in my versions are like, Rainbow Dash is either a pilot or a smuggler. She'll maybe be a rebel pilot by the end. I don't know. Oh wait, maybe she's a well. If we're gonna go with the idea that somewhere in the middle of the timeline, maybe the Rebel Alliance hasn't formed yet. There could be individual rebel cells at the moment. So I'll probably go with smugglers. Pinky. I want to make her like a. I don't know. I want to make her like almost like curate kind of character, maybe like a monk, but who's just pure wacky. Um, Applejack's a, I think I want to make her like just a regular farmer. Maybe I'll make her a stormtrooper. I don't know. Rarity. I'm gonna make her someone from Naboo. I feel like she'd be someone from Naboo, or somebody who's trying to imitate Core World, um, style. And I'm not sure about Fluttershy yet. Not sure about her, but basically, same story. They gotta find the crown. Empire, Sunset's looking for the crown, and the Galactic Empire, who's represented by Krennic and Vader. I guess he'll show up, um, looking for the crown. I only picked Krennic because I really like that character and I want to write for him. Plus, I just kind of want to have those two egos clash because I love pairing villains, especially ones who hate each other, and I want to just see them clash. So that's the basic premise right there, and I got a bit of a story, and I had more in my head earlier, like I was gonna have it like Galen was trying to maybe felt pity for Sunset Shimmer. He's trying to help her out, get her on the good path, because there's gonna be redemption story. I mean, I'm gonna follow the trilogy of Equestria Girls, if we can call it that. Pretty basic. Um, that's the first one. Second one, I guess it's a 6-minute video, so I'll keep going. Second one is gonna be more about the Dazzlings trying to take over the Empire. They're not working for the Empire in my version in this story. They're their own faction. Um, Deadpoolzilla suggested to me when I talked to him about this that maybe I should make them Night Sisters. Because hi Deadpoolzilla, if you're listening. Although if we're doing Equestria, then I guess they could just be sirens. Their whole shtick is they're going to attack that the Emperor's 90th celebration. It's gonna be like this grand galactic celebration, big propaganda machine kind of thing, with the flag and the stormtroopers and all that good stuff. Hoping for a big crowd and make the galaxy adore them, that sort of thing. And of course, the Emperor's just gonna take them down. Um, Basic story there. And the third one, uh, basic premise for that is less of the Equestria games, and this one's about the Star Wars version of the Crystal Empire, which is the planet called the Crystal Empire, and that's going to be under attack by Thrawn because I'm going to put him and Science Twilight and Midnight Sparkle together. That's the villain team up there. And of course, Thrawn's going to totally manipulate Midnight Sparkle the whole way. He's the main threat. He's the boss. Him and Pelion. And his whole goal is to take down the Crystal Empire because they've been a nuisance to the Emperor's side, and he ordered Thrawn to take him out, subdue them. And that is the Equestria Girls Star Wars crossover trilogy. Those are my basic thoughts and ideas. I am just now starting a first rough draft of the first one. Doubtful I'm going to be posting it anytime soon because I am lazy with these things, especially if they're not in script format. So, yeah, that is my basic idea right there. If you like my idea, put your own comments, like, subscribe, watch our other videos too, and have a good day. Bye.